What's up, guys? It's Missy from Fire Fitness Camp Fond du Lac. So I'm bringing you our day 6 jump and speed workout. So as usual, if you haven't yet done your dynamic warm-up, push pause on this video and head over to the dynamic warm-up video. You can find that under the playlist of jump and speed. So I want you to do that first every single time, and then we'll move into our jump and speed workout. So today is going to be kind of a continuation of day 2. We're just adding some details to it, and we'll keep building from there. So our power exercises today are going to be the same as they were on day 2. We're just going to add a little bit as far as reps go and not do as many sets so we can really start build a little bit more muscle endurance. So the first one is going to be those pogos. So I'm using my arms, and remember, I'm trying to just get them going from the ankles. My knees should not be bending, and your arms should be helping propel you up into the air. So you're going to do 15. You're going to do 15 of everything. So 15 of those. And then we're going to do the power skips. So whether you have room to go on these or you do them right in place, you're going to do 15 on each leg, and you're going for height on them. Remember, you're not going for distance, and really drive those arms high as you can. Use those arms to help explode up on every single one. So you got 15 of those on each leg. And then we're going to go with our bounds. So remember, the bounds are the 2 feet jumps, right? I'm using my arms. I'm coming down nice and low. I want you to focus on depth of your load on this today. So I'm going to come down nice and low, and we're going for height. Last week, we alternated height and distance, but I want you to just focus on height of your knees, driving your knees up to your chest with it. So I'm going to go as low as I can on every single rep, going nice and low, driving up and out, and I'm landing as lightly as I can. So I'm using my arms right here, low, up and out with them. Go for height, not distance, and focus on that absorption. Because remember, these first few weeks, it's about absorbing the power, and then we'll start adding more oomph to it. So next, we're going to do the single leg pogos. So you got 15 on each leg, just going right here, high as you can, really using those arms, getting up nice and high, try not to bend at the knee. And then lastly, side to side pogos. So over and back is one, you got 15 of them. So you're essentially 30 jumps all together. Using my arms nice and high. It doesn't really matter the distance. It doesn't need to be a big side to side, but I want you to use those arms, help change direction, get as high as you can. Remember, it's just in the ankles, shouldn't be in the knees. So that's your whole power section for today. So three sets of 15 reps of everything. And on those single legs and the power skips, you have 15 on each side. So go ahead and pause the video, get your power section done, and then come back for your strength section. So our strength section today is going to be an extension of the day 2, but we're going to add some more to it. We're working on those depth jumps. So all you need is a bench or a couch or something that you can step off of. So everything is starting with our depth jump. And remember, all that is I'm stepping off and I'm absorbing this jump. So I'm going to start with just 8 depth jumps, and I'm going down into that squat. But today I'm going to add 5 pulses to it. So I'm going to step off of it, hold, try not to fall forward when you're holding. So I'm going to come down into it, and I'm going to do 5 pulsing squats while I'm down there. Step back up, same thing. Going to go down into it, landing as lightly as I can, and then 5 pulsing squats while I'm down there. So you're going to do 8 reps of that all together, and make sure you're doing the 5 pulsing squats at the bottom. You can even make it 10 pulsing squats at the bottom if you do your first few and it doesn't feel difficult enough for you. Then I want you to step it up and add it to 10 pulsing squats. Only you know where you're at, so judge accordingly. And then our next one is going to be the depth jump to the vertical jump. Last week we did just 1 vertical jump with it. Today I want us to do 2 in a row. So I'm going to come off this box, landing as lightly as I can, down into that absorption. Use my arms, up, quick change of direction each time. So coming down into it, into this step jump with 2 vertical jumps. So I'm going to go down and quick, up, and that's it. Try to land in the same spot, though. You took off. I'm moving forward a little bit too much. And next we've got our explosive push-ups. Today we're going to add a hands-off component to it. And just like I said last week, if you can get a clap in there, great. If not, don't worry about it. And I'm going all the way down, and I'm going to explode up. Then I want you to come up, pick your hands up between each rep. So I'm going to pick my hands up, and then I'm going to explode up through there. Pick my hands up, explode up. So it's essentially almost the same thing as last week, except for I'm taking my hands up every single time. So that I'm going to squeeze back here when my hands are up, explode through that. So it's going to work on those little connecting muscles. Going to get you more range, more power. It's going to be great. So you're going to do just 8 of those. Next, we've got our depth jump to a double lunge. So last week we did just one lunge jump with it. So I'm going to go down into my depth jump, landing as lightly as I can. Focus on that absorption. 7 off. Right down here. I'm going to go to lunge jump, done. So that's 1 rep. And then you're going to go through it. You're going to do 8 reps all together on that. So going to do that 8 times. Try to change which leg jumps for the lunge jump each time. It might be too much to think about mentally, but if you can, try to switch that up so you can get more versatility with it. And then we've got plyo pistol squats. So last week we did pistol squats holding on to like a door or a pole or whatever you have. Today we're going to do pistol squats. And all you're going to do is use the box we've been using. You're going to sit down, 1 foot up, and all I'm doing is I'm going to explode. So the plyo means I'm going to add some height to it. I'm going to get a jump in there. I'm going to come up high as I can. And then when you're going back down with this, I want you to land as lightly as you can. So it's not just a jump up, plop down. I'm going to pick that 1 foot up, go as high as you can, then slowly lower yourself back down to your seat. So you're going to do 15 on each leg, 15 in a row. They are going to burn. If they're not, you're not doing them right, message me. Send me a video of it. Maybe I can help you correct it. But they should burn pretty quickly. And then our last one in your strength series is going to be the low range squat jumps. We just added more reps to these today. So I'm going to be down in my squat right here, and I'm just doing 20 of them. So the low range part is I don't want your quads to go all that far out of your parallel position. I'm just doing 20 jumps in a row, really let them burn, staying down there in that bottom part of the squat. So you've got your depth jumps with the 5 pulses. You've got your depth jumps with the 2 vertical jumps. You've got the explosive push-ups with your hands off. We've got our depth jump with the double lunge jump. And we got the plyo pistols, and then you got your low range jump. So you're going to go 4 times through that. Everything is 8 reps, except for when you get down to those pistols, you're going to do 15 reps. And when you get down to the squat jumps, you're going to do 20 reps. So then we're going to pause our video and then move on to your core section. So our core section today, we're just stepping up reps, stepping up time, adding more muscle endurance. So we're going to do the same 3 exercises we did last week, but we're going to add more reps to it, add more time, increase muscle endurance. So I'm going to start with sprinter sit-ups. I'm right down here, driving my arm, get that big twist. Try to keep this opposite foot off the ground. If you're still doing these with 1 foot on the ground, try to keep it up when you're coming up here, because that's going to force your core to do more work. Otherwise, when my foot's on the ground, I'm almost pushing off of my foot. So you're going to do 40 of those all together. Then you're going to do the toe touch planks. So I'm being a good strong plank. Reach all the way back and all the way up. You're doing 40 of those. And then lastly, you're going to go into your iron cross, which is essentially an up side plank right here. Make sure the hands is staying top to the sky. Make sure your shoulders not rolling up. Right here, squeeze that core, nice straight line down your spine. I want you to do 45 seconds on each side. So you're going to go through that core series 3 times. So that's all I got for you today, your power, your strength, and your core. As always, please feel free to message me, send me an email at info@ffcfinalact.com. And if you want to see your form, you want something corrected, I'd be more than happy to help. Just send me an email and we'll get you hooked up. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Keep working hard. Have a great day.